This is Washington, D.C. This is Washington, D.C. post-nuclear war. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's downtown Detroit. This is Fallout 3. Taking place in Washington, D.C., it provides the perfect look into what it's like for a resident of D.C. Undrinkable water, meth heads, and giant green men are just some of the threats that the locals face. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is Vault 101, a bunker whose motto is,
"No one ever enters, and no one ever leaves."
And it's where our story begins. I was birthed into the game as Lee, son of Liam Neeson, and kept the default character because he was already looking deformed enough. I time jumped 1 year and became a baby who possessed advanced motor functions. I put many of my special points into charisma and intelligence so I could power level speech and science for a certain reason later on. I time jumped again and became a 10-year-old on my birthday and was reminded of my own childhood. Then I was reminded of the couch I shit off in the 4th grade, and immediately stopped reminiscing. I got punched in the face by Butch, shot a filthy rad brooch, and time jumped again to take my GOAT exam. Obviously I aced it, and time jumped once again to find out Liam Neeson had left the vault. And as any logical person would, the Overseer decided he wanted to kill me. I watched my friends die, beat the Overseer to death with a baseball bat, and escaped the vault to see the beautiful landscape before me. I approached the city of Megaton and instantly found something to relate to my own hometown. The destitute homeless man living next to a jet engine. Seriously, does everyone in this city just go deaf every time they come home?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I went inside to search for my father, and discovered the most Irish man in any video game ever.
Possible a night, there'd be a full moon there about night, and it should be bright out, and there could anyone go up in the moon.
It's nice to see that 200 years after a nuclear apocalypse and the complete collapse of American society, the Irish are still a blight on the East Coast. I disarmed a bomb in the middle of the city, and oh yeah, did I forget to mention that these people worship a fucking nuclear warhead? I left Megaton to search downtown DC for Liam Neeson, but unfortunately, I had to traverse the labyrinthian hellscape known as the DC subway system. I got ganked by homeless people who were experiencing fentanyl withdrawals, and made my way out of the subway station and met the Brotherhood of Steel, the most base techno-punk cult this side of the Mississippi. And the other side, too. I used a portable nuke launcher to help them kill God, apparently. And talked to 3 dogs at the Galaxy News radio station. Hey man, can you help me find my dad? I am the 3-headed dog from Harry Pothead, and I need you to wipe out Shrek's entire family before climbing the large phallus and fix my fish. Will you tell me where my dad went? Yes. I left out the back door, which was actually just a hole, and proceeded to get absolutely wrecked by giant green men whose most defining feature was being unable to use grammatical determiners. Once escaping the economically unstable neighborhood, I returned to the 3rd dog. Hey, I did that thing you asked for. You must travel to Boat Town, yo. Oh. I then left for Boat Town, not without being absolutely decimated on my way, and arriving with nothing but 3 bullets and a toy car to my name. Welcome to Rivet City, the place whose theme is being fucking incomprehensible to navigate. I spoke to Madison Lee, the doctor who delivered me, and learned that my dad was indeed a lying fuck. I was born outside of the vault. Nonetheless, I continued my search for him by going to Jeff's Memorial, the site of his old science fair project. I listened to my dad's conveniently placed journal entries and got cured of alcoholism, blew off some random dude's head and logged into VR chat, only discovered that my dad is a furry and is submissive to an old German man who likes dressing like a little girl. I wish I was joking.
Everything about this says exactly what I am and who I am as a person. It's my defining trait.
Then, I made a little kid cry by telling him his parents were getting a divorce. Hey kid, your parents are getting divorced.
Did I do something bad?
Yeah, and it's because they don't love you, and they hate you. Fuck you.
Not my mommy and daddy, no!
I then took the red pill and triggered a communist invasion and escaped with my furry father. Dad, why were you dressed like a furry? There comes a time in every son of Nee's life that they get dominated by an old German man dressed as a little girl and become a dog. What? I returned with my dad to Rivet City and listened to a 10-minute long dialogue exchange. I brought the science team back to the science fair project, which I then learned was called Project Purity, and couldn't help but think that sounded like an alternate history version of the Ku Klux Klan. I did some busy work for my dad and met the real alternate history KKK. I watched my dad contract AIDS, and then had to escape the science fair project with a team of scientists that apparently crave dead harder than Kriegsmen from Warhammer 40k. Don't run in there, Garza, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Making a mistake. Making a mistake.
He killed himself, okay. I brought the science team to the goddamn Pentagon, the home of the Sisterhood of Cringe. We asked them for help after telling them the techno-Nazis were here. They said yes. Despite the fact I had just arrived, they gave me access to power armor training, meaning I could now become a dripped-out walking tank. Earlier in the game, we learned that we needed a GECK to finish the water purifier, however I didn't mention it because it messed with the flow of the script. Basically, a GECK is a magical device that completely terraforms an environment after a nuclear disaster, and we want to use it for a water purifier. The Brotherhood of Banana Peels told me that I could find the GECK in Vault 87, the home of the most thematically interesting Fallout city, Little Lamplight, a city of only children.
This off for some elegance. This is Ballet Pink.
On my way, I got sidetracked helping one of said children. Oh, it's Yaogwai, it's the fucking kid.
Enemy down.
Oh, fuck, he actually did die. I got completely fucking lost in Little Lamplight and entered Vault 87, only to be confronted with man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. I discovered that the GECK I needed was hidden in the Axe body spray factory. I met a super mutant that attended a second grade English class, who said he could help me. Hey, if you let me out, I'll brave the Axe factory and retrieve the GECK. How do I know I can trust you? Because I know how to use the word the. Understandable. I sent Focus to get the GECK, only to be ganked by the cringe techno-Nazis and kidnapped. Colonel Stupid tried to interrogate me, but he was called away and the President of the United fucking States let me out and called me to his office. I fought my way through his goons and made it to the President's office, only to find out he was a goddamn clanker.
You should kill yourself now!
Go on.
Like, I can literally, with a single fucking speech check. After escaping Mustache Man's favorite bunker, my 11th grade socials teacher and I returned to the Pentagon to warn them about Erwin Rommel's plan to eradicate a certain Abrahamic faith that had its roots in a certain 12 tribes in a certain desert, in a certain peninsula, in a certain middle part of the world. We need to stop Erwin Rommel. Turn on the giant robot. Fine. Turn on the giant robot. Fucking launches a nuke like a football.
The one is waiting for you.
Established stratagem. Inadequate. Stratagem.
Then what's
Tonic resonance. Overcharge.
After fighting my way through the remaining enemies that didn't get decimated by the robot, I made it back to the water purifier to stop them from poisoning it, and discovered that it was flooded with radiation, and if I went in there, I would die. I thought to myself, hey, wait a minute, why don't I just send Fox in? He's done this once before, and this is legitimately what he said to me.
I'm sorry, my companion, but no. We all have our own destinies. And yours culminates here. I would not rob you of that.
Seeing there was no way out, I contracted AIDS and finished Fallout 3.
When you